it's really, really difficult, folks, to be there all the time. You know, we're an 18-hour-a-day shift, 7 days a week. Our audience fluctuates from 2 o'clock in the afternoon, businessmen coming in who want to strike the next deal, to 5 o'clock at night when the restaurant opens. We have pre-theatre people with mum, dad, and 2 kids at this time of year that have come down from Wolverhampton to go and see Bend It Like Beckham. They may be from a Muslim community because it's a big Indian show. We're getting a lot of new, exciting audience coming into central London simply because of that show that would traditionally not come to the West End. So you have to choose your music carefully. It's as close to Tinseltown as they're going to get. They're here for one day. Why ruin it for them by playing completely the wrong music and spoiling the theatre experience, because they're here to see the West End. So put on West End music, that's what they want to hear. And then at 10 o'clock, we've got all the people that are in West End theatre that have just finished work coming down. And the last thing they want to hear is West End music. They're sick to death of this stuff. So you've got to go on to something else. And I don't have the knowledge at 54 to understand what they do want, but my duty managers do. And it's really key that your staff understand the flow of customers through your venue and how the music needs to change with the flow. And I acquaint it to, if you've ever been to theme parks, particularly in America, say Universal Studios, when you're moving about the theme park and you go from one world to another, the music suddenly changes and you never quite work out why it's changed. But as soon as you walk into that world, the music has made Jurassic Park not Harry Potter world. And that's what a venue should be doing with the music. And it takes very careful and very considered management and investment on the company's part to make sure that your team know how to manage your music.
So you've got staff that are choosing the recorded music that you play throughout the club.
That's correct, yeah.
And do you train them? I mean, you talk about training them in that as well as training them in performance arts as presentation.
It comes as a learning on the job. You understand, but all you need to do is give them a theme. So in the daytime, all I say is it needs to be cool, calm, and connected. You play on Wi-Fi. That's all I want. Choose music that's cool, calm, connected. And if you can hear yourself speak on the telephone at the end of the bar when you're ordering whatever to a supplier, then your customer can hear themselves speak on a table. If you can't, turn it down a bit. And then look at the audience and how it changes in the evening and change the music appropriately. And you notice if I have a duty manager on leave and another member of staff is acting duty manager, you really have to guide them. You notice that they haven't caught it. So you have to train your staff to understand the mood of the business and how it can change within a minute. A coach load of 55 Indonesian doctors who have been at a function, they're going to see a show, they have two-course dinner, and you've got 1 hour to do it. Ding, game on. They don't want to hear a particular type of music. They are in Europe, some for the first time in their life, they're going to West End theatre, that's what they want to hear. And then you follow by a record industry meet and greet where it's breakthrough bands coming from the north. We do it once a month, 3 bands. We need to control their sound engineer. Otherwise, all we see is an audience coming to hear 3 bands from Newcastle, like great herds of wildebeest, rushing into the quiet room away from the storm of noise because the sound engineer that's been brought in by the record industry doesn't understand the venue. You have to control every bit of the sound that's in that building, every bit.
So this is quite a lot of management time that you're devoting to getting the music right.
We have to. You can kill it in a minute, the wrong type of music. Absolutely kill it. I cannot hear Nelson Dawn ever again. That's been played to death and killed for me. Yeah, and you can do exactly the same to your business. Just as much as overplaying one piece of music kills that piece of music, or gives the egotiste advert, all I can think of is women slamming doors in a TV advert now for a certain type of music. If you continually abuse that single piece of music or that genre of music, people will leave, they get fed up.